What if I told you that right now, inside every cell of your body, ancient viruses are sleeping? And what's even more disturbing, some of them are waking up. Scientists have just confirmed something absolutely mind-blowing. A full 8% of human DNA doesn't come from our ancestors in the traditional sense. It comes from viruses that infected them millions of years ago. These viral sequences, called endogenous retroviruses, are literally fossilized infections embedded in our genome. But here's where it gets truly bizarre. Recent studies have discovered that some of these ancient viruses are reactivating, mysteriously, unpredictably. So how did viruses end up permanently integrated into our DNA? It all started millions of years ago, when a special kind of virus, a retrovirus, infected one of our distant ancestors. Now, unlike normal viruses that just replicate and then leave, retroviruses have a special trick up their sleeve. They insert their genetic code directly into the host's DNA. Imagine a saboteur sneaking a new set of blueprints into the main factory control room. Usually, this happens in regular body cells and dies with the individual. But sometimes, very rarely, the virus infected a sperm or an egg cell, and that's the jackpot for the virus. And a permanent mark on humanity. That one infected reproductive cell, carrying its tiny viral passenger, eventually became a human, who then passed that viral DNA to their children. And they passed it to their children, and so on. Generation after generation, for millions and millions of years. Today, these viral fossils represent about 8% of the human genome. To put that in perspective, that's more than the 2% of our DNA that actually codes for all the human proteins that make us who we are. In a way, you are literally more virus than functional human gene. Scientists call them IRVs, human endogenous retroviruses. And we're not just talking about a few. We're each carrying around 100,000 of these viral fragments inside of us. For decades, scientists thought these were just junk DNA, harmless relics with no function, like old computer code that's no longer used. But recent discoveries have shattered that assumption completely. Study after study is now revealing that some HRVs are reactivating. Their genes are being read, their proteins are being made. The ancient blueprints are being used again. And the question that's keeping scientists up at night is why? And what happens when they do? Some of the initial findings are pretty unnerving. Researchers have linked the reactivation of certain HRVs to serious autoimmune diseases, like multiple sclerosis. Others have found strong connections to specific types of cancer. For example, in patients with multiple sclerosis, certain HRVs show significantly higher activity levels than in healthy individuals. It's as if these ancient viruses are somehow triggering the immune system, confusing it, and causing it to attack the body's own healthy tissues. Imagine your internal security system suddenly deciding that the factory workers are the enemy. But here's the twist that makes this story even more fascinating. Not all HERV reactivation is harmful. In fact, some of these ancient viruses are absolutely essential for human life. Take a protein called SIT. This protein came from an ancient retrovirus that infected our ancestors. And today, it is absolutely critical for forming the placenta during pregnancy. Without this viral gene, the type of human pregnancy we know today simply wouldn't be possible. We literally needed a virus to evolve the ability to have live births the way we do. This incredible viral contribution happened around 25 million years ago, and it's something we share with all other placental mammals, from mice to whales. So, what determines whether a reactivated HERV helps or harms us? What makes one a key to life, and another a trigger for disease? Scientists are now discovering it's a complex mix of factors. It can depend on environmental triggers, like stress, other infections, or even toxins we're exposed to. It also depends on our individual genetic variations that control how tightly these viral sequences are suppressed. And even the specific location of the HERV in our vast genome can make a huge difference. You see, our cells use sophisticated mechanisms to keep most of these HERVs silenced. Think of them like molecular locks, a system known as epigenetic modifications, that keep the viral DNA packed away and unreadable. But sometimes, for reasons we're still figuring out, these locks can fail. They can break or become loose, allowing the ancient viral sequence to activate once again. And the plot thickens. Recent research from just this year has revealed something even more intriguing. Some HERVs appear to activate specifically during our body's immune responses. It's almost as if they're a built-in part of an ancient antiviral defense system. One incredible theory suggests that these endogenous viruses might actually help protect us against modern, external viral infections by interfering with them. It's like having a security system made from reformed burglars, who know all the tricks of the trade, because they used to be criminals themselves. They can spot an intruder, and stop them in their tracks. Right now, scientists around the world are racing to map every single HERV in the human genome. They're working to understand which ones are active, which ones are dangerous, and which ones are beneficial. This groundbreaking research could completely revolutionize medicine as we know it. Imagine developing treatments that could specifically relock or silence harmful HERVs involved in autoimmune diseases, or therapies that could enhance the beneficial viral sequences to boost our own natural defenses. Some researchers are even exploring using HIF proteins that appear on cancer cells as unique targets for new cancer vaccines, training our immune system to hunt them down. The discovery that we carry millions of years of viral history inside our very DNA fundamentally changes how we understand what it even means to be human. We're not just one species. We are a living, walking museum of ancient infections. We are a biological archive, a complex hybrid where some of our most critical evolutionary leaps were given to us by viruses. But the central mystery remains. Why are some of these viral ghosts waking up now? Is it something about our modern world, our environment, our lifestyles? Or is it a part of our biology we have yet to even discover? What do you think? Are these viral sequences inside of us a ticking time bomb? Or could they be the key to unlocking the next generation of medical breakthroughs? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear them. And if you want more mind-blowing science facts that will change how you see reality, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Because trust me, the next discovery might be even more shocking. Thanks for watching.